So thanks to you guys, we've decided which loyalty mission we're doing first, and it's going to be Samara. And then we're going to go do Thane and Garrus. So that's going to be the way that we end up doing that. The thing is, I also haven't finished scanning this one that we just did because I went into another system and there was like a bunch of planets in one of the clusters, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'll just wait. I'll go back and do that in between this episode and the next, or not. Maybe not this one and the next. It depends on on how recording goes, right? Because like I could finish Samara's mission and Thane's mission and then move on, and then there's a nice little gap right between episodes where I can go and do scanning. But that doesn't always work. Sometimes I'm like in the middle of a mission and I have to cut up an episode. So it just kind of depends on how long certain things take us to do. It's one of those like learning how the sausage is made kind of thing, right? Where I will sit down and record, a bunch, and sometimes I have to. Ooh, let's see what her new loyal appearance looks like. It's pretty sick. I like her stuff. So that's her normal one. That's her loyal one, and that's the DLC one. We'll go with her loyal one for now, and we have to add Samara and Tally. Yeah, like I'll record a bunch and then have to cut things in half, or sometimes I only have time to record one episode, and then whatever comes out of that. So you get basically an idea of how that generally works. But the thing is, if I'm
death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location.
Ooh.
However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
All right, we can go talk to her.
Is that Shepard?
Who's this?
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Anyways, what I was saying is sometimes when I have to do the scanning, now I have scanned everything that I possibly can except for that one cluster that we just unlocked. But when I do the scanning, usually I have to do it between episodes, which means that I have to be in a position where I can scan without, having to leave a mission and come back and all that stuff. Just because of the way that Mass Effect works.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I see.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
Fine.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilion. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Whatever. Just another side mission. I like to keep people kind of updated as we go, because I know that people will drop into the series and drop out, and that's just how it works in long episodes like these. So for me, I'm super excited with where we're at. I'm going to buy this, by the way, because we're kind of at the end of Mass Effect 2. We've obviously finished Mass Effect 1, which I cleared as best I could. Am I going to be able to get all of this stuff? Ooh. I forgot they had sniper rifle damage here, which I hadn't purchased yet.
I'll take it.
See, that's why I came over here, because I knew that I was going to have a bunch of purchases. But, okay, so I have 2 there. I don't believe there's any downstairs, but we can go look. Anyways, we're at the end of Mass Effect 2. What we're really missing are all the loyalty missions and just the myriad of side missions that we have. The side missions will go very quick. We'll knock several out at a time. I'm not worried about that. I am worried about all of the loyalty missions. Those are going to take some time, as you'll see with this one. Not that it takes a lot of time, but it takes enough that, man, these little radio things really going ham. Yeah, it's enough that it slows down the series quite a bit. But we're so close to the end of the game that if we wanted to, I could finish Mass Effect 2 in maybe 4 episodes. Like, if I did in a long, like hour-long episodes, I could just go straight to the end. But we're not doing that. We're gonna get all of our loyalty stuff done. We're gonna get as much side mission stuff done as we can, and then we'll move on to Mass Effect 3. Because I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. And I like doing as completionist of a playthrough as possible.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an OSWguild. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an OSWguild does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Right. Okay.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
You don't have any extra things to say to me? Like, hey Shepard, I hear you're doing a lot of work out there.
Has work for you.
You doing good? Or you doing bad? Or stay off my turf or anything? That's the benefit of more modern RPGs, I feel, is we've gotten better at making content in RPGs. And the result is that we...
Come on, let me in.
I can talk to Tally?
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just fear.
Right. Let's take a look at the map real quick. We have to go to the apartments, which are over there, I believe. That's where she said we're gonna go. Maybe I go to the transport depot? Actually, let's try the transport depot first.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be grateful.
Grateful. Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their crops. But that I can handle.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. And that's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go over here, check to see if this is where we need to go or not. And then we'll go back towards the apartments. Otherwise, it's just I don't want to go one direction and kind of miss out on. I just realized that this is all very like, what's the word? It's very, well, I mean, it's kind of cyberpunky, but it's very specific. It's like very Blade Runner, like the fire over there and stuff. I'm sure they were inspired by that. I don't think there's any doubt on that one. Anyways, I like doing completionist playthroughs. I like trying to, this is what I do with all of my big RPG stuff. But the thing is, more modern RPGs give us more stuff. And I don't mean just like crappy stuff. I mean like more narrative, more immersion. And they do it by being like, hey, you know, you completed this one thing, so because you've done that, this character is now going to react to you a certain way. And, you know, in Mass Effect, that stuff started happening, but because we've gotten better at making games more efficiently, we're able to put more of that into our RPGs nowadays, and I really appreciate it because it makes the world feel more immersive.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone, and nothing will fix that. Why did this happen? She never hurt anybody.
We need to look in your daughter's room. Nothing will be disturbed.
Everything will be just as she left it.
Thank you.
I'll examine her things.
This is going to be interesting. So the thing is, I was being kind of more of what my character would do in that situation, which is like, you know, be sitting there and trying to console the mother, but I was tempted to hit some of those more Paragon or Renegade choices rather. Read the oldest entry.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Can't wait to meet her.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
You know, I think my Shepard would... I think she would be very unguarded because of the relationship with what's-her-butt in the first game. And, you know, she trusts Asari at this point, so why wouldn't she still trust them? Like, she feels like she's got a handle on that. I think that's where danger comes in.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never...
It kind of looks like, the thing from Dead Space. You know what? It actually maybe end up being a reference to that.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Okay. Let's go be bait. We can do that. I'm interested to see how this goes because you have to know I'm picking from my gut. Like when I play these games, I'm always constantly considering what my character would do, you know, based on their own motivations and their background and things that have happened recently. You know, I think things that happened in the past and in the previous games and stuff like that. I'm always constantly keeping that in mind. Like, what would this character do? By every sense of the definition, I'm role-playing my character, just like you would in like a tabletop RPG or any other kind of RPG, right? So for me, I'm like, I feel like this may be very strange. This may, I don't know how this is going to go down, because for me, I'm just going to play my character as I feel like she would react. And I think that's kind of fun, right? Because you don't really know what's going to happen. And that's kind of the best part. All right, how do I want to do this? Let's do this. I think I'm in the VIP area. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. Tally's just sitting behind me. Did I just get drugged? Wait, did I just get drugged?
Reports from the slums claim that the plague that incapacitated the residents...
Shepard, are you all right?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back.
Yeah, that was kind of my fault.
No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
again, this is the best part about playing the character that we've established. My character hates Batarians, and is just gonna go take care of this guy. And you know what? Again, that's fun. That is really fun. Like when you allow, am I able to get into the VIP area from this way? We'll have to go check. When you allow your character, or when you allow yourself to consider your character of like, what is my character gonna do? I gotta go to the other direction. Might be able to get in through here. Let's go check. When you allow your character, or you to consider yourself, like what I'm gonna do with my character and how would my character act, suddenly you open up a whole new realm of possibilities. And so for me, I used to play RPGs like, you know, maybe I'm gonna let's take Mass Effect for example. I'm gonna play Paragon, and that's I'm just gonna hit every Paragon option without thinking about it. It removes actually a lot of the fun because you're just hitting a button that can do a color, right? And that's not great. But when you role play your character,
do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
I'm gonna make him drink it. The thing is, like, when you allow yourself to roleplay your character, fun things can happen. Like this, we've gone down this line of we hate Batarians and we always take care of them, and this is what's gonna happen here.
But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Oh my goodness. Brutal. Yep. Hey, that was nice. 5 renegade points. Cool. 40 XP. Cool. Alright, anyways, we're going to the VIP area. Right. Got a little sidetracked by Batarians, you know how it is. I think the fun thing with this is when you develop like ongoing storylines for your character, and suddenly we have this situation where our character hates Batarians, so we always know the option there, but we don't know what we're gonna do with Morinth because we don't know quite how this is gonna pan out. I'm not so cut and dry with it.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay. Good to know. I don't remember this, actually. And that's also kind of the fun part.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Okay.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist for... Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Oh, that's very nice. Split up, attract Morinth. All right, I think we can. I think we could safely do this.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Okay, so that might be one route to take there.
I don't talk to people.
I'm just gonna kind of look around,
Are you sure
get my options. I could just punch that guy, right? I don't want to start a fight, right?
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moirol is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Floret. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
An investigative journalist.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I guess.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
I have bigger fish to fry at the moment, but sure, whatever. I'll help someone not die.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Okay, that was easy. Can I talk to him now?
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Alright, whatever. She's on her own now. Is he gonna give me credits or something?
Thank you so much.
No, whatever.
I thought she was
Fine.
going to die.
You're not gonna reward me. Whatever. Who's this?
Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks she's tough.
Tougher than you.
I mean, I'm not trying to start a fight here. I'm just defending myself. They attacked me. Right? Right? Is that what I did? I think that's what I did. Or I started a fight. And that wasn't what I was looking for. Who's Verf? I don't want to insult him. I talk to Edwin. Sure.
What'll you have?
Nothing.
I'm not in the mood for anything.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that.
Oh.
I don't want
Still here?
to like buy a bunch of people's stuff when I don't need to. I can punch that guy. Don't want to do that.
Hey. Hey! Gotta go.
Whoops.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted. Let's go back. All right, fine. I can't talk to her again. Didn't want me to actually dance. That was an awkward thing there. All right, you know what? I might actually end up having to do the drink thing. I can insult this guy.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
They let you in.
Standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink.
Saying I don't want to like punch people.
I'm busy.
Okay, you don't want to talk to me.
What, you're still hanging around?
Okay, this isn't going great. This isn't going great. What else can I do? I don't want to punch this guy. That's a little too much, right? Because they said, or she said that me getting into a fight is not bad. Me defending myself is better.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Yeah, this is not great. What about this guy?
I gotta find tickets.
Nobody wants to talk to me. Did I screw this up?
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
All right, it's still possible that there's one or two other things that I possibly can do. Let me go talk to him again. See if we can't do that.
I'm busy.
Okay, he's busy. He don't want me. All right, fine. The last thing I could do is punch somebody in the face, so we're just gonna go knock somebody out.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
Jeez.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
That's
You
gross.
want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
You're welcome.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Okay, we did it.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Art. Music.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I experimented when I was younger, but I've outgrown that.
That's admirable. What else have you outgrown, I wonder?
The question is, what new interests have I developed?
Why don't you
Jeez.
tell me?
You might find out soon enough.
You might discover a thing or two as well.
Oh my goodness. This is actually, I feel like, going kind of well.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Action vids. Oh, let's do this one.
Do you know Vayenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Let's talk about travel.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is
Got her.
nearby and
Hook, line, and
won't be
sinker.
alone.
Samara's like, wow, that was almost too easy. And now she's all concerned, like, oh, no, what have I done? Ooh, assault rifle damage. Heck yeah.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
I see. Okay, well, let's look around. See if she's got anything else for me to get, like more assault rifle damage or something. Jeez, look at that. It's creepy.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Oh.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win just before you kill him.
She is like super sadistic. Like, like maybe a little too much. But another thing to keep in mind is kind of so is our shepherd. She hides it. Sure.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it.
Like, you know, I think the Batarian thing in this episode was a really good example of that. She tends to get hyper obsessed with something and not let it go. And that was one of those things. And when it comes to like the creepiness, the sadisticness of that thing, like killing just Batarians in general, it's a little much.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this.
This is really interesting how this is playing out.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I think I'm going to go with the getting in over your head.
I want you. I kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Morinth.
Mother.
Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Oh my goodness. Took her out.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Well, there you have it. That's how it played out. But that's what my character would have done. I think it's interesting because she was on a tightrope there. Like, it could have gone one way or the other. Because if you're unaware, this is what I was talking about like 10 episodes ago or something with Samara. You can recruit Morinth instead of Samara, but Samara dies. And then you have her for the rest of, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Essentially just taking the place of Samara and having additional dialogue and whatnot. But that's not the way it played out. In order to actually get Morinth recruited, you do have to go, you have to lean into it a little bit more. You have to take the Helix or whatever it was. And I think there's one other thing that we didn't do, but that was I did not know whether we were going to have Samara or Morinth at the very end of that. We did level up, which is nice. Did we? Yeah, now we're level 22. Okay. She now has Reeve. Reeve is super good. Damages target's nervous system or synthetic systems to prevent healing and restores health, and gives temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. She has a new outfit, got assault rifle damage, and 30,000 credits, which actually might be enough for us to go get the items real quick. Where are we at? We're in the VIP. Let's go see if we can buy those items. Because it is the last thing that we have to buy here, and then we've gotten all of it. Yeah, well, I think we can. That's, you know what, that's kind of nice. Now, we've bought everything that we can here in Omega, and it's time to go. I'm half disappointed, because I've never recruited Morinth, and I was kind of curious to see how that would go. But I'm also relieved, because I didn't just do the options just to recruit her. Instead, I did it the way that my character would have done it, and I like that. I think I'm more proud of that than just recruiting this character for the sake of recruiting them, and that's what makes me most happy about my choices there.